digital is disrupting everything. So as a traditional company, Unilever, in a very traditional industry, FMCG, how do we respond? Today, I'm going to tell a story for another brand with Irene. The brand is called Comfort. It was launched 20 years ago in China and introduced a fabric conditioner category to Chinese consumers. Even today, it has more than 80% share, so things look good. But in the last 2 or 3 years, we found that penetration actually become stagnant, and last year actually declined a little bit. We found that, to our surprise, it is Chinese young consumers, more affluent consumers, who are resisting our category and brand. So we are facing this challenge. How to crack this challenge? You actually turn the table around and say, okay, yeah, those Chinese young consumers pose this such big challenge to us. So why can't we get their help to help us to solve this problem? And then we actually partner with TNS and embarked a journey to crack this challenge.
So the emphasis at Unilever has always been around creating authentic, relevant, and talkable content when it comes to digital. The tool that we have with us is ThinkTank, or what Unilever now fondly calls it, Content Incubator. It's an online community which enables co-creation and has been one of the most successful qualitative digital tools. It rests on 2 pillars. One is recruiting the right kind of people, and 2, involving them in rules of engagement and creative stimulation that is best suited for co-creation. In terms of what we did with them and how we recruited them, I will not get into the details, but what you definitely need to know is that they are your target audience. They are people that you will eventually be talking to. You start off with them, and specifically in the case of Comfort, by not telling them what you already know about the category, but by using them as creative, intelligent moles to come back and tell you what they know, what they have heard online about the category and the brand. That becomes the bedrock of all incitement work. The next step, of course, in absolute collaboration with both the creative agency as well as the client, is to get them to talk about how these can be gamified further. So if you were to take a creative idea for Comfort and take it into a game, or monetize it on e-commerce, or take it and make it popular on Weibo, how do you do that, and what are the mechanics? They help you co-create them because they live and breathe in that world.
We now have a very powerful campaign idea. So we tested actually one of the execution called Office in the more standard digital pre-roll pre-testing, and the results was extremely good. Actually, in that research agency's database for China, this one actually ranked #1 across almost all key measures. The marketing director actually made another decision. So instead of just limited investment with ad in the digital space, he actually decided to go beyond digital pre-roll and launch it in TVC as well. So in China and a lot of part of the world, we know when we develop campaign, we usually started with TVC and adapted on digital. This at least is the first case I'm aware that actually we developed campaign from digital and expanded to the TV space.